Namaste boobies. My name is Illy aka Rabambi Rates, and I'm here to do a Libra's forecast for October 2020. This is a general message, so take what resonates and just let the rest fly away. This can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign. To your world, baby. You apply what you need it to apply to. I'm just the messenger. So again, these are general messages. If you would like a personal reading, my information is down below. So there are several messages that came up before we hop into the reading. We have Voltorb, we have Reserve Tickets, Stand True in reverse, and Rat-a-tat. So I feel like this energy here, you kind of like, it's your season. Happy birthday. So your guys are kind of like in hermit mode during Virgo season, of course, because hermit mode is the card that represents Virgos. And typically what I've noticed, the season before your actual season is typically like the hardest. So that's kind of like what you guys were doing, and you guys are ready to come out of that shell. You kind of got this ticket like, okay, like it's time to like go out, whether it's an invitation or you're getting the message or the call to put yourself back out there. But what I'm getting is like, don't do it for vengeance. I'm playing. I mean, it's more so this like you being within your own like prideful self and kind of just moving with this motive, and that's great, but just remember, you got to do it for you and what's in your heart. So we're gonna go and hop right into the reading. That's just a message for somebody, and yeah, so let's hop right to it. Alrighty, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, any dominating planets for October 2020. What are the general themes for Libras? General themes. Ooh. Brady. Okay, we have Dugong, Onyx, Persian, and Charmander in reverse. So far with Dugong here, so it says it stores thermal energy in its body, swimming at a steady 8 knot even in intensely cold waters. So the number 8, right, the infinity symbol, and the number of abundance, and Persian here, it evolves from Meowth, and you know, if you guys don't know, Meowth loves money here. So I feel like there's a next step within your financial ventures, that like you kind of are moving on from like one challenge to another, or another lesson to be learned here. It might be cold, like things might be stagnant right now, but the message here is to continue going. With Onyx, as it grows, the stone's proportions of its body hardens to become similar like a diamond, although its color is black. So, right, how is a diamond formed? It's formed under pressure, right? So that's kind of the situation that's going on. You're being tested kind of to see like, you know, the trust that you have within yourself and then the universe about this ventures that you're going through. But you're being told to ride the wave and everything's going to be okay. Things will finally settle down and you will be grounded. Also, that, you know, root yourself. I feel like there is some sort of stability that you guys are building. Number 4 is coming up, your foundation pretty much, and the foundation is the roots that you need to be planting. Although its fur has many admirers, it's tough to raise as a pet because of its frugal meanness. what I'm being told is like being very selective of like where you put your energy. Yes, the money might be tight, but also, you know, you don't want to have like anybody have access to you. Call in your soul family, call in those that like are genuinely interested in the service, the products, or whatever ventures you guys are doing right now. With Charmander in reverse, Fire Gatherer, yes, sometimes we need to protect the flame in order for it to grow, right? You know, when you like you know, when you get a lighter, you kind of have to like make sure you shield it and all that stuff. That's because the wind is blowing. The wind also represents like thoughts and the collective consciousness. So it's pretty much like you having to pick up whether it's the collective consciousness that you're picking up on or your own limiting thoughts and belief. It might be a mix of the both, but this is all about healing and your pretty much your relationship with money. So let's see, what is some advice for Libras? Okay, with Ponita in reverse, that's coming in where Persian was, right? So it's like taking things slow, right? This is also fire energy in reverse. So it's like pretty much like not taking this fast acting like movement. This reminds me of Sagittarius. So you guys might be dealing with the Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius in your chart. But yeah, with Flame Tail over here, like again, the tail is your root chakra. So there's an extra emphasis on your root. You guys are focusing on your root right now, or should be during Libra season, of course, and October. So its hooves are 10 times harder than a diamond. Remember, onyx, right? It could trample anything and flatten moments. You will get to this point, but right now you're being called to like really just slow down. Gust of wind. Remember how I also was talking about wind, right? Protecting that wind. So that with the gust of wind in reverse, it's telling me that it might just be your own thoughts that are getting to you. It's not really like, if this was upright, this will tell me this is like outside forces, but this is like essentially you are doing this essentially to yourself. So Gambler and Exetor. So with Gambler, I feel like, you know, there is some sort of gamble that you guys took, or pretty much having to choose something. So it's 1, 2, 6, 7, and the number 8 here too. So okay, it says to flip a coin. I'm getting called. It says here, shuffle your hand in your deck, flip a coin. If it's heads, draw 8. If it's tails, 1. I think I have a coin in here somewhere. Let's see. I need a coin. Yep. Awesome. Right here. I'm gonna keep these on deck, honestly, and I need one of those. Awesome. Okay, so it's tails. So I'm gonna draw one more card for this over here. Okay, Skarmory over here. So, all right, so I did these here. So yeah, Exetor. In reverse here, it's a legend has it that on rare occasion on the heads it will drop off and continue on as execute, but this is reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is like you just shedding different parts of yourself in order to become who you truly really are, shedding different limiting thoughts and beliefs when it does come to self-worth and money. And okay, yeah, it says, after nesting in brim bushes, the wings of the chicks grow hard from scratching by its thorns. So again, the scratching and the thorns and whatnot, it's not going to be this like hard process that you're going to get over. You know, the pendulum like always has to balance itself back out. So I don't feel like you guys are going to be stuck completely on this per se. So let's continue. Mr. Fuji. Yeah, so with what I'm getting with this, the beliefs do come from like family. Maybe you guys like grew up like in a household where money was pretty tight and whatnot. So like growing up, you had these like ideas about like money as well. With Pidgeot, yeah, things are a little bit cloudy right now. It's very protective of its territory. This Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruders. So a little thing about money is like how to deal with money is if you feel like you have to hoard it and like you can't spend it, that's kind of blocking your money magic. So you have to, like, money is flowing, energy is flowing, it's never staying in one place. So like have that in your head whenever you spend money, whatever money goes out to you will come back to you times 10. Just have that mantra playing whenever like you pay for something, you side your card as well. Don't feel stingy when it comes to money. For example, your friends, right? When they come over and they hang out with you, it's great, it's fun, like it's awesome, but do you get mad at them when they leave? Same thing with money. You know, again, there is no lack other than the lack within your own mind. So all right, let's see. What is the outcome of this situation if the advice is followed? Also, what I'm getting with Ponyta, the reason why things are stagnant, whether with it's in your life and things of that nature, you know, there's a standstill for a reason. It's time for you to really just be within that moment and strategize before pushing through. Remember, like I said, okay, so this general message, like I said, this is like you hiding before you come out of your cave. So the reason why the cave is right where you are right now is for you to strategize and plan and everything before you get the go, like before you get the go. And that could be this ticket, right? The ticket that you've been looking for. So yeah, ties in perfectly. Okay, Chichian, on the bottom of the floor, it's on a dark ocean floor. Its only means of communication is consistently flashing its light. Remember how I pointed at this here? Okay, so this is like, I see electric energy in reverse. This is all about the sun here, right? Swallow, this is the rune Swallow. Swallow represents the sun. It contains, even though it's in reverse, there's no negative aspects to Swallow other than just overthinking. This is a reminder to relax and you will be victorious. This is the happiest rune that you could pull in the rune set. It also translates to the sun in traditional tarot. This also is solar plexus energy, working on your strength, working on yourself, your power, what you stand for, removing these limited thoughts and beliefs as well. But yeah, it's a reminder that these events do take time. The sun will shine out. You guys, probably vitamin D, some vitamin D, you know, vitamins you guys should be taking as we're transitioning seasons. And right, remember how dugong here, it stores thermal heat in its body. This is you circulating your own energy within you. And yeah, so like, again, there's no negative aspects to it, but you overthinking and prolonging this situation by just consistently worrying, it's to release control. The only means of communication is by consistently flashing its light. So what I'm getting is asking for help, researching, doing things like to release this doubt that you have within your mind. There's an eyelash here. Make a wish. Ready? Make a wish. I blew it for you guys. So, yeah, so pretty much you guys, in the beginning of the message, like I said, there might be like, you know, you going into hermit mode, but it's time to come out. But remember, you can't go if there's any alternative motives. It has to be with coming from the heart, but you will get the green light when things are right. Let me get a last minute. Last minute, no. Some last advice for Libras here. Libra, any other messages for Libras for October 2020? Yeah, this is like you just knowing it's with Rhyhorn, right? It's kind of like this energy of just pushing through, but you know, to really slow things down and really like execute from a place from your heart as well. But it says that massive bones are 1,000 times harder than human bones. It can easily knock down trailer flying. So again, this is like you slowing down. Again, extra emphasis. We got Rapidash in reverse, Cutie Pie, and Ditto. Ditto is kind of like you have to like be very fluid and conform to any situation that you are in, adapt to those situations. This isn't like like you starting from beginning. This is kind of like, again, like I said, you are at the next stage and it's a little bit challenging, right? But the universe wouldn't give you these challenges if you couldn't push through it or hold through it and get through it. So again, it's not going to be stagnant forever, and you will continue and the scales will balance out. So let's see the outcome. Interesting. We have Pincer, Recycle, and Power Plus. And wow, yeah, there's an extra emphasis of don't fight this. You're supposed to be here within this like moment. You might want to fight, but it's not worth your energy, because you might recycle through this process again, and we don't want that, do we? No. Well, sending you lots of love, Libras. I'm hopeful that you guys get through this, and you will. I definitely feel it. I don't feel a negative bone in my body. This is kind of just riding the wave, and you will be victorious. You will, like, again, every aspect is here, right? You will have these diamonds and everything like so. If you, again, if you like a personal reading, my books are open. Thank you so much. If this resonates and you don't want a reading, I still have a tip jar open. I'll post that down below. Thank you so much for your love. I love you. And remember, whatever you give me will come back to you times 10. Love you.